For players with not a lot of money, investing with a low budget may make it seem like making money in CSGO is nearly impossible. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about ways you can make money in CSGO either without spending money by yourself, or based in the past, spending a very small amount of money and getting a really good return really quickly. And the great thing is, all of these strats work for players with bigger budgets as well. So be sure to stay tuned. But before we get into it, same as always, I'm going to be giving away some cases and RMR stickers this time too. So be sure to be subscribed to the channel, leave a like on this video, and comment your Steam username for a chance to win. And as per usual, let's quickly go over our sponsor, LootBear. LootBear is a site where you can rent CSGO skins up to $1,200 total for as low as $15 a month. I'm currently renting an $1,100 M9 Marble Fade right now, and it's pretty cool if I do say so myself. You don't have to worry about paying the full price for it and the item price fluctuating, so it's the best way out there to try out insane play skins without spending any of your real money, or at least $1,200 worth. And that link in the description will give you a free 2-week trial, so if you don't like it, you can always cancel before that trial ends. But with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. So first of all, let's go over a strategy that's actually going to be based around an operation. Since this is probably the most straightforward and has shown most recently really good results with Broken Fang, I think it's a good way to start. Considering I think CSGO will do something similar with the Broken Fang Battle Pass style thing, specifically with shop and allowing players to buy cases for the stars they earn in missions, it's honestly just a money farm for players and a great thing to know exists before the next operation starts, which, as I always say, hopefully is going to be early next year. Within the first 3 months of the year, I'd hope, but I mean, it's Valve, it could always be longer. But anyways, in the Broken Fang shop, you can get cases for 2 stars each and get a total of 100 stars throughout the operation, which would get you 50 cases if you spent them all on stars. The battle pass costs $15, so it would actually cost you a bit to get started with this, but it seems like you will get guaranteed returns from it. Throughout Operation Broken Fang, the Broken Fang case was kinda all over the place in price, hovering from a range of around 90 cents at its peak to mid-60s at kind of its lowest point, until the Snakebite case got released when the operation ended, causing the price to tank down to even lower. But if we base it on during the operation, you don't have to worry about that. Either way, let's say you sold these cases at a total of 65 cents each after Steam tax and all that. If you spent all of your stars on cases, that would earn you $32.50, over double what you paid for the operation pass, and that's assuming you're selling at one of the lowest points they reached in Broken Fang. The reason I mentioned this first is because I want to say Valve is gonna keep the system either really similar or exactly the same as we saw with the Broken Fang shop in the next operation, as if they're giving more players more items, even though the player is making money by buying the battle pass and then selling the cases and making like double what they paid for it, it's not really bad for the market. It's actually making Valve more money when these players sell them on the Steam market because they take a fee from that, and if players realize they can actually make a profit by playing in the operation, more players are going to buy the battle pass as well. So it's a huge win for Valve and a win for players as well, and definitely something to keep an eye out for in the hopefully not too distant future. But if that seems like it's too far away from you, I know next year seems like so far away, but it's surprisingly not even that far. I've got some even better news. The next thing I'm going to talk about is going to be for the next major, which is set to begin at the end of the year towards late October, so you don't even have to wait till next year. One of the best things about the major is a 75% off sale on sticker capsules. The Legends capsules tend to show the best results, so we'll look at how they perform statistically. After the sale ends and the capsules are gone from the game and you can't buy them anymore, the results in the past have shown that they're really promising. The 2018 Face It Major Legends capsules spiked up to mid 40 cents range in just a few days after they got discontinued. I show these first as this was a, I guess, quote unquote normal major. Well, if we look at the most recent RMR stickers, which wasn't really tied to a major, they spiked up to high 30 cents initially and then took a similar spot with Face It capsules. So we'll say you bought them at 25 cents and sold for 40 cents just a few days after the sale ended. So 15 cents profit on an item you bought for 25 cents just a few days later after these things got removed from the game, considering the sale should not be nearly as long as, however many months these RMR capsules were in sale, since we're going back to normal majors hopefully towards the end of this year. You could buy 100 of these Legends capsules for only $25 and sell just a few days later for $40, an easy $15 profit. You could also do this with as many capsules as you want, which is a really great thing about it. Something I've been considering with this is selling my op fade on the Steam market, which may seem absolutely crazy, but with that, I could buy thousands of Legends capsules with the money I get while they're at 25 cents, and then try and wait, sell them for 45 cents each, and even though I'll take a really big hit from fees of selling an expensive item on the Steam market, if I'm making nearly 100% return on each of my 25-cent capsules that I bought, that will be enough money to not only buy me my op fade back, I'll also have hundreds excess in my Steam wallet to buy liquid, easy items to sell on third-party sites to actually turn into real money. So I would get my op fade back plus profits, and it seems like I could do the whole process in a few weeks time. But I mean, if I sell like a $1,700 op fade on the Steam market, I would get thousands upon thousands of these capsules, which would, number one, be an absolute pain to sell, and number two, might actually take a while to sell. So it might not be that straightforward, but I'll let you guys know if I go through with that plan. But the final way, and this is really the only way I would say to get free money in CSGO, which is probably the least random, and I wouldn't say most consistent, but probably the best way to do it without getting a random like Bravo drop or weapon case 1 drop, is to grind the game when a new case gets released. Like when the most recent Snakebite case got dropped, this thing costed $17 the first day it dropped. It drops off pretty drastically, but still maintains about the $5 range for a few days. So if you get lucky, it's literally free money and doesn't take that long to do. But as I said, it is still random. The other two methods you actually have to put in money, but this is honestly what you have to do if you don't have any money at all to spend on the game and do want to get started with investing, because I know I always get a lot of comments and see a lot of you guys' inventories where you have like 10-20 bucks in your Steam inventory, and this would definitely be a big boost towards that. So it's definitely something for all the homies out there with lower inventories. And it's a great way to start building up your inventory as well. Like if you pair this method with the other two, you'll have some money to get started with investing, wouldn't have to put in any yourself, and then can start compounding off it with the other two methods we talked about earlier in this video. So it's probably the best option if you're just a kid or don't have a job yet. But as always, quick disclaimer, all of this is just my own opinion when it comes to investing, specifically directed at the first two things I talked about, but Valve can always throw us a curveball, so nothing is really guaranteed profit at all in this game. But if you pay attention to past trends and manage your risk properly and take into consideration all the risks that there are, you definitely lower your risk when investing. But besides all that, as for now, I think that is going to wrap it up for this video. As always, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment to be part of the giveaway, and check out some of my other videos if you did enjoy and want to learn more about the CSGO investing scene. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace.